How's it going? Ready here. Alright, well, welcome to Out Past the Rings, number 169. Today we're talking about the Malevich, our hollow, well, I guess, cassette LP, but it was also released on vinyl LP too. But we'll talk about that in a little bit. Oh man, this isn't going to last very long. My head is already very cold from this ice cream. So, the story of this dates back to, I guess, Under a Sky So Blue, I think, because their vocalist, Joseph Turner, ended up being the vocalist initially for Malevich, and here's the Only in Flies that he was on the first Malevich album. But then he moved, I believe, and or had to go to school, maybe both of those things, and he left the band, so the other members of the band started doing vocals, and then I believe they also picked up Connor to play second guitar and also do vocals, so there's essentially three of them doing vocals. Drummer Sasha and bassist Daniel as well also provide vocals. So I already knew about them from that. I probably premiered a track, or at least I reviewed that album after it came out. What do they sound like? Especially, I'm going to talk just about the new release, Our Hollow. So very like meth, Hexus, Amon-Ra, but much more unique. Like seriously, it's nightmare music is kind of how I view it. It's an uncanny balance of like ethereal darkness, ethereal darkness, and like just like pummeling destruction with, you know, three people screaming over it the whole time. So it's really cool balance back and forth of those two things, and sometimes they kind of like mash them together. So some good examples of that would be Useless, what's it called? Useless Talent, Promised Greatness. It's like really slow and brooding, but then it picks up and just like is devastating and lightning fast. And it's one of like the longer songs. They've got a couple songs that are like 4 or 5 minutes, and then they got a couple minute and a halfers. Some of the minute and a halfers, Throne of Decadence, Held by the Throat, The Endless Hunger of a Convenient God. Those are all short, just like, yeah, big old slap in the face right there. My favorite is probably Fractured Exultant, which sounds like, it kind of sounds like the musical equivalent of Entering Hell. Dun 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 dun. I can picture a movie or something along those lines of just a row of people entering hell with their heads down, you know, and a big demon beating on a drum or something and screaming. This band is so good. So, speaking of the ice cream, the band played 2019 ZBR Fest, and before the show, I went for a hike with the band up one of the mountains or parks or something in Vancouver, and we came across an ice cream stand, and we were like, oh, I wish we had some ice cream. And then I recalled that over the course of the weekend I had picked up some ice cream, like a Ben & Jerry's, and I'd like just kept it in the freezer, and I had left my friend's house that morning, you know, or that afternoon essentially, not really knowing where I was going to be next. So I just put the ice cream in my bag. My bag had a like a cold pocket, so I pulled it out, and we were able to get some cups from the ice cream stand, and we all just shared the ice cream that I just happened to have in my backpack, so that was really cool. And then they just ruined me at ZBR Fest, and that was when I was like, do you need help with your next stuff? And they were like, well, it's already coming out on 12-inch, which they did. I think it was like 500. Some of them are on orange, and then some of them are black. And then Dead Red Queen also made some tapes as well, but those are different variants than ours. Those have like a pad print. Oh, it's starting to leak down my head. And then we did 30, or 50, sorry. There's 30 of the Galaxy Death Swirl, which are actually really cool. I think this was maybe one of the first times I got some of the metallics and stuff like that. So they look really nice. I love those ones. I still have, the US store is sold out, but I have 3 copies in the Canada store, as well as one of the black ones. What are those out of 10? Black Throne. And then there was also 10 band swirls, which I don't have any of. I don't remember what they look like, so I'm sure you could check the band's website for that. Sasha, the drummer and more deeper guttural vocalist generally, does the art for the band. Just phenomenal stuff. I remember seeing that being worked on, actually. he's like etched it or something. I think I saw it at ZBR Fest actually. Ooh, it's running down my ear. So, what's next? Oh, they also played ZBR Fest this year, 2023. It was amazing. They really brought it. They played the new song off the 7-inch. I believe they've got some. They must have something new coming out relatively soon. We're going to be coming up on the 5-year mark. So I'm not going to say expect something 2024, but I'm expecting something 2024. What would be coming up next? It would be the Ellipsis 12-inch LP that was released. Who knows when? Why am I even talking about that now? So yeah, I guess until then, may the ice cream be with you. So cold. Got a little bit on my shirt. Oh, I have to change my shirt. I gotta go have a shower now.